Francine Nijimbere recalls the night she woke up to find her arms being hacked off her body. The man wielding the machete was her husband, enraged that she had given birth to a girl, her daughter Christabella. Crippled, she is now almost helpless. As for her husband, he was imprisoned for 3 years, then released, and then reincarcerated again following a public campaign and outcry.
When he was out of jail for the first time, he said he wished he could have cut off my head, not just my arms. He said he was returning to jail because of me.
Because of the severity and high-profile nature of her case, at least Nijimbere's husband is behind bars, for now. Most perpetrators of domestic violence serve little or no jail time. Marie-Christine Ntagwir-Umu-Ngara is a member of Parliament and president of the Association of Catholic Women Jurists.
There
are no laws on domestic violence. If a woman has been beaten badly by her husband, one will ask her to explain what happened. If you press her to explain, she will retract her complaint because women are unwilling to say what happens in the house.
Violence against women is a growing problem in Burundi, the tiny Central African country that is just emerging from more than a decade of civil war. Ntagwir-Umu-Ngara says there are no official statistics on the incidence of domestic violence. Yet according to a survey conducted by her organization, 1 out of every 3 women in the capital Bujumbura is being beaten at home. Activists say domestic violence is viewed as normal in Burundi. Some traditional practices even encourage wife-beating. Women are afraid to speak out when it does occur for fear of reprisals, and the culture prohibits them from expressing their views. Mireille Niyonzima heads a women's rights group.
It's very difficult here in Burundi to talk about women's rights. According to customs, women do not have rights in many areas. When someone talks about women's rights, it's somehow a revolt. In our culture, a woman has rights within the house. In the past, she could not go to school or do other things except in the house. Now she can work or go out to school, but still she has no right to decide anything.
Because their options are so limited, activists say most women have no choice but to put up with whatever ill treatment they receive at the hands of their partners. Women's rights groups are lobbying Burundi's parliament to change the law to protect women against domestic and sexual violence. They are also helping women to learn how to earn their own income, so they can become economically self-sufficient. Self-help groups have been formed by and for women in Burundi. Some 500 so-called solidarity groups are now functioning across the country under the auspices of the humanitarian organization CARE. Here, women gather weekly not only to share their stories and support each other, but also to pool their savings to offer members revolving loans. With the loan she received from her solidarity group, 28-year-old Donate Nizigiyimana was able to start a small business selling fruits and vegetables. Before this, Nizigiyimana and her 4 children often went hungry because her husband spent the family income on alcohol and would beat her when she had no food to cook for him.
Before the group, my life was so bad, but now things are going well. Before, I could not even talk about my life, but after talking to the group members, I am calm and at ease. Women's associations are so important in Burundi because women can sit together and share their problems with one another and try to find solutions together.
She urges women facing domestic violence to get out of the house, join groups, and tell their stories to others to get the support they need to change their lives. Cathy Majtenyi for VOA News, Bujumbura.